Hey, good afternoon, friends. Right, our dogs are actually relaxing here, so they're not moving. They've been for a run this morning, so they get let out about 6 o'clock, so they have a nice run around. But as you can see now, they're a little hot and they're actually relaxing. So that one is Lexi and that one is Phyllis. And you can actually see the fenced in behind the fence. And like I said, they normally go out once in the morning. They run around the rice fields for about an hour. So they run around the fields for an hour or so. Sometimes wander over there near the bitter fruit farm and around the piggery. So that's what they do. So a little chat about the dogs. We've got the dogs as puppies, and as you can see, they're now grown up. So they were really, really tiny when we got them, and like I said, they're grown up now, and they're well disciplined dogs. So they are very well disciplined dogs. They don't run out when we open the gate and we let the dogs run out, or you know they don't attack people, they don't bark at people, they're quite well disciplined, they've got very good temperaments, they're not nasty, they're not vicious, they don't bother kids, they don't bother anyone. But if a strange dog passes while they're in here, they will actually bark at it. And if a dog comes up there near the gate, they will actually bark at the dog. And if anyone comes, a stranger, they will actually bark at the stranger. So, that's what they do. So they're very well disciplined, and a lot of people know the dogs around here. And they know they're our dogs because they're very well disciplined. And they know they're our dogs because when they're out, they never bother anyone. Like I said, they don't attack people, they don't attack other dogs, you know, because as I've said, they've been brought up disciplined. And the reason they're actually here where the house is, behind the fence, and not, in the neighbours or laid in the fields or laid on the road, is because we like to keep them safe. So they're safe in here, and they're not bothering anyone. So that's why we actually lock them away in here with us. So, like I said in the morning, they have a really nice run around. So, that's our dogs. Very well disciplined. Like I said, they don't bother anyone. They're not coming out, they're not nasty to people. But, if anyone comes here late at night, they will actually bark. And they would actually, they do warn people. But once they're outside there, the clever dogs, like I said, the smart dogs, the disciplined, they never bother anyone, and they just like to run around, and they still like to play, 'cause they're still pups. They're still in that puppy stage. So that's the dogs, That's it, guys. They don't really bother anyone whatsoever. So that's actually why we keep them in here. Keeps them safe. And like I said, most of the time they never bother anyone. They just don't bother people. And there's quite a few dogs around here that's well disciplined, and there's a lot of dogs here. I'll actually turn the camera around in a moment, that are actually very, very nasty and not very, very disciplined, But these two, they're very, very disciplined. So, they don't bother anyone. And that's what they like to do. They like to lay down, eat food, and go to sleep. And if they're not laid there, they'll be under there. Or they'll be digging up down there. So, that's what the dogs like to do. So, that's what we like to do with the dogs. Guys, so I walk in the house, So that's our dogs. We like I said, we actually like to keep the dogs safe and they don't bother anyone. And that's what we do. We brought them up. They've got very, very good temperaments. But if they did not have a very good temperament, you know, they'd just be trained. We just train them. And like I said, that's what they do. They run around there in the morning and they don't bother anyone. And they come back. If they hear you making a cup of coffee, they think there's a bit of food, they'll come straight back and they'll have a lay down. Now here in the barangay, guys, you know, there is a lot of dangerous dogs. You know, there's a lot of really nasty, dangerous dogs. So, you know, and people don't seem to care. You know, it's a big joke if the dogs are and they're attacking people. It's a big joke for some people. And to be honest, that really needs to be stopped. You know, there's too many dangerous dogs here. There's just far too many dangerous dogs here. And I got told, well, I didn't get told, I actually saw it on Facebook. You know, a boy, I think he was 17, he got bit by a dog. So the dogs bit him and he's actually died. He's actually died with the dog bites. And that's it. This barangay, there's a lot of people that actually do look after their dogs. They do look after the dogs. And then there's other people that don't feed the dog. The dogs are dying on the road. They just don't bother with the dogs. And the dogs are very dangerous, you know. They're coming out, they're attacking people. And people actually do actually comment on our dogs. They actually know, but they are our dogs. And they know they're our dogs because they're well behaved when they're out. They never ever attack people. They're just playful and they just go on the fields and play. So they never attack people. And if they did, they'd get some good discipline. But they don't, right? So that's what people actually comment about the dogs, you know. They know they're our dogs because they're so well disciplined and they're friendly dogs and they're really nice, good dogs. They're not dangerous. And there's a lot of dogs here, like I said. Very, very dangerous dogs here in the Philippines, guys. Here in the barangays. And like I said, you know, if you live here, you're a foreigner, or you're a Filipino, Filipina, you've got dogs, they're well looked after, then you know the people just don't care about the animals. And that says quite a lot. Right, so I hope you're all enjoying your day and taking care. That's a little chat about our dogs and dangerous dogs here in the Philippines. We can actually go on and on and on because they're just, you know, it's just so. One of the big dangers here in the Philippines, dogs. Dogs and rabies. Very, very, very dangerous. You know, you get a bite off a dog here, you don't have to die of rabies. You'll probably get some other blood infection and you'll pass away with it, simple as that. So, dangerous dogs, good dogs. So, that's our dogs. Take care, God bless. Have a wonderful day. Please like, please subscribe. Please share the videos. Please help support. Hopefully we can start to go back live soon. Right, have a great day, guys. Looks like someone's relaxing there. She's been out for a run this morning. And so has she. She's been for a run. What you doing there? That's it, she's just relaxing and thinking by the looks of it. So that's a relaxing day. In other words, that's it. Sleepy time.